Welcome back to this edition of Frontline.
Down, Nick. Jack Xavier has too much pride. He will not stay down. As angry as Alex Shane gets, Jack Xavier, I believe, will still keep getting up. A stiff forearm shot there takes Xavier down once again.
Well, again, he's just taking down Jack Xavier. If you ask me, you put it down to Jack Xavier being brave. But in actuality, I believe Xavier is being stupid. Why won't he just stay down? If he stays down, he won't receive any more punishment.
Jack Xavier grimacing in pain. He has got to be in an inordinate amount of pain right now. You saw those 3 of the stiffest chair shots I have ever seen. Jack Xavier is bleeding from the forehead. He's got a dazed look on his face.
Oh,
he's still getting up.
God, no! He's on his feet, Tony, again!
Alex Shane back to ring. But Alex Shane now is setting Jack Xavier up. He's got him choking on the ropes. But Alex Shane has got his henchman, Nick, and his henchmen have set up a table. This is not going to be good for Jack Xavier. 3 chair shots, and they bring a table into play. Alex Shane is set on destroying Jack Xavier.
We know Alex Shane is capable of this. We have seen him drive men through tables using the one-night stand off the top rope before.
But Jack Xavier is fighting back, Nick, fighting back with all he has. We've seen Alex Shane, he likes to put people through the table from the one-night stand. Xavier was going for the DDT, but Alex Shane managed to block it and crush Jack Xavier on the top rope. Alex Shane with a punch, taking Jack Xavier back into the outside. As much as Jack Xavier is dazed and out of it, Alex Shane is also seeming to be out on his feet.
Well, Alex Shane seems dazed, but Jack Xavier is just in trouble, and he's going to get suplexed through the table. Jack desperate holds on, but is it all for naught?
Jack Xavier is firing back, goes with the roaring elbow, winds himself off the ropes, and hits...
FNWA, Tony!
He hit the Thunder Strike, the very same move that Guy Thunder used in the very first Last Man Standing match. Both men crashing through the table.
Oh, both men just cracked the back of their heads on the railing. If this doesn't knock them out, what else can you do, Tony? What else can you do to win a last man standing contest? Jack Xavier went off the ropes, through the ropes with that thunder spear, as you called it, through the table, and more importantly, into that railing, and the eyes of Alex Shane look glazed over now.
I can't see how either one of them is going to be able to answer the 10 count in, but Alex Shane is slowly making it to his feet, as is Jack Xavier. Both men are back inside this ring. This war is obviously escalating to a point that needs to be ended. It needs to end right here. Jack Xavier fighting back, some blows to the stomach, some forearms to the face. Jack Xavier is not through with the show stealer yet.
Alex Shane suffering from the effects of the table. However, reverses. Double choke bomb!
He hits the choke bomb and the back crashing down on the mat. But Alex Shane, it took something out of him as well. As Alex Shane's entourage look on, referee Steve Linsky is issuing a double 10 count.
Both men are banged up bad, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a draw. There are some faint signs of life from Alex Shane. However, that might not mean anything, but the show stealer struggling to get to his feet, just like Jack Xavier. And Alex Shane, he's just got to his feet.
Alex Shane is counting along with the referee. But Jack Xavier uses the Nipsaguri from out of nowhere. Jack Xavier nipped up, back of the head. Alex Shane taken all the way down. It's on an even playing field now, Nick. Both men are down. Alex Shane thought he had won, but it's all been even, and we are back to square one. Both men are down.
Jack Xavier really dug in deep there, really took the last of his reserves to power up for that Nipsaguri to clock Alex Shane in the back of the head. Who's going to get to their feet first, Tony? Because whoever does will no doubt the advantage, and he's Jack!
Jack Xavier is up, and he is signalling for the very end. Are we going to see the rolling release X-Plex? Will it take Alex Shane out?
No, he's going for the Xaviator, but Alex Shane, with a beautiful, graceful testicle shot. And now, one-night stand!
Alex Shane after the testicle shot, has hit the one-night stand. I can't see Jack Xavier possibly getting up from this, Nick. I just cannot see it.
If this match were to end with a pinfall, you gotta believe it'd be 1, 2, 3, show. But no, it's last man standing. But will the one-night stand be enough, considering what offense they've taken already in this contest?
Alex Shane using the ropes to help himself up, but the referee is backing him into the corner because Alex Shane was getting into the face.
Hey, Vanson
in the ring using the
is eerily reminiscent of the last man standing.
Nick, I cannot believe it. Through the interference of Hayden Vanson, Alex Shane has won this match. But look at the look on Shane's face. This is not the face of a winner, Nick. This is the face of a man who knows he was beaten.
This is the face of the man who happens to be your boss, so I'll remind you of that fact. All you need to know.
Remember, if you want to order any of the matches or shows featured in this week's Frontline, go to www.fwashop.com. That's all the time we have for this week's programme, but don't forget tickets are still available for Hope and Glory this coming Saturday at the Wolverhampton Civic Hall. And on next week's show, we'll run down exactly what transpired at this monumental event. Until then, I've been Len Davis and you've been on The Frontline.